This is my second video regarding with the chapter establishment of company power. In this we are going to discuss about how the British East India Company acquired the new territories in India. First, the British acquisition of new territories in India. Conquest of Bengal. Bengal was actually in present days it was the group of three states. Nowadays we are having three states in Bengal. They were Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. Okay, it was large state during that period of time. The Mughal Emperor Farrukhsiyar actually provided the permission to the Britishers to do the tax-free trade, or we can say he exempted the Britishers or East India Company, British East India Company, he exempted from the taxes. Okay, he issued dastak, which were like a passes to trade. Dastak, he provided the permission to do the tax-free by the help of that dastak. Okay, the Nawab Ali Wardi Khan was the Nawab of Bengal at that time. He actually went over the dastak. He and his grandson Sirajuddaulah reimposed the taxes which were allowed by the Mughal Empire, and also he imposed taxes and stopped to 45. He said that no one, either the French company or the British company, cannot fortify their trading posts. They will not be allowed to fortify, especially in Bengal. In retaliation, the Britishers, they captured Calcutta. The Governor General of that period was Robert Clive. He actually captured Calcutta in the retaliation. Now what happened? Now we are coming to the Battle of Plassey. The Battle of Plassey takes place between Sirajuddaulah and Britishers, East India Company. What happened? They have got Calcutta. He want to get Calcutta back. Therefore, he attacked over there and he was quite comfortable. He was quite lenient. He was quite confident to get the Calcutta back. But actually, this war takes place in 1757. It's named as the Battle of Plassey. Because of this person, Mir Jafar, he actually was loyal to the Nawab. But now he switched his loyalty towards the Britishers or British East India Company, because the British East India Company offered him the throne of Bengal. Okay, well, he will help them in the Battle of Plassey. He did the help, okay, and he got the throne also. They defeated Sirajuddaulah in this battle. Now, Mir Jafar never became the true ruler. He was just like a puppet for the company, provided huge compensation to the company as well. He left his rule in favor of Mir Qasim. He did lots of work regarding with the admin system. He also reorganized his army. Therefore, it became necessary for the Britishers to remove him. Okay, they removed him and reinstalled Mir Jafar. He again signed a treaty with Mir Jafar and also get the permission for forming their own dastaks, own passes, or now they will be able to issue the dastaks to other companies. Now this was a best performance done by them to eradicate or to impose a ban on the trade of French East India Company. Now the third battle, which was the Battle of Buxar, which takes place in 1764. The Mir Qasim get back the throne again. He took help from Siraj Shuja-ud-Dawla, the Nawab of Awadh, and Shah Alam, which was the Mughal emperor of that period. Okay, but again they were defeated by the Britishers. Mir Qasim fled from the war battle, and the Nawab Shuja-ud-Dawla, he escaped from the Awadh, and Shah Alam joined hand with the Britishers. After the Buxar War or the Battle of Buxar, the different kind of government was formed in Bengal. It was known as the dual government. The dual government, the two governance will be there at the same time. The rights will be different for both the governments. The first government, which was of Britishers, they are having the right to get the taxes, or they are having the right of Diwani right. The Diwani rights means they are going to get the revenue from all over the state. And the administration, which was still in the hands of Nawab, they are taking care of the law and order. They are just responsible for the security of their countries. It was the different kind of government. Even during the natural calamities, the Britishers never held the administrator or the ruler, which was the civil ruler, or we can say the Nawab of Bengal, in this during days. We are now going to the next topic, which is the next war is Anglo-Mysore War. The three wars what takes place between Anglo-England and the King of Mysore, which were Hyder Ali, and after the death of Hyder Ali, the Tipu Sultan became the ruler of Mysore. They fought bravely during these wars. Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan both were the brave fighters. Actually, they believe in the European style of war. So they have learned all these things from the French peoples, French army. They did fight thrice in the whole period. Hyder Ali was died in the second Mysore war. Then the Tipu Sultan became the ruler of Mysore. He was again defeated in the third battle of Mysore, or we can say the Anglo-Mysore War, at the Sarinpatnam, which were held in 1799. He was killed in that war, and then this Mysore was annexed by the Britishers. The next one is the Anglo-Maratha War. Marathas were very strong actually. They actually want to rule from Delhi. Therefore, he fought with the Mughals in the third battle of Panipat, which takes place in 1761. They actually lost that battle, and after the battle, all Marathas, they are separated, or we can say they are divided in the different communities, different like Bhosles, Scindias, Holkars and Gaikwads. They were not united now. Some of the Peshwas were Maharji Sindhya, Nana Fadnis, some of them, and Peshwas of Marathas. They actually lost the war in 1890 because of their disunity. Again, it was annexed by the Britishers, or we can say annexed by the British East India Company. Now, how the expansion of British rule in India takes place. It is another. There are so many tactics which were done by the Britishers to expand their rule in India, to expand their area, their territories in India. One of them, the first one among them, is subsidiary alliance. The Lord Wellesley actually did this. He did with the weak states. Actually, weak states, they were not having the great army. They were threatened of the big states, large states. So, in lieu of their protection, they get money from the weak states. The Britishers helps them in case they are unable to pay the money, or whatever the payments they are getting for the protection. If the states are unable to pay that, they annex that state. And the next one is the doctrine of lapse. Doctrine of lapse was started from 1848. The Dalhousie, the Governor General Dalhousie, actually established this rule. When the ruler died, he do not have any natural heir. The state was naturally annexed by the East India Company. So many states were annexed by them by the doctrine of lapse. Jhansi, Nagpur and Satara. These were three main states which were annexed by the doctrine of lapse. Third one is the conquest of Sindh. How they conquest the Sindh? They actually want to control over Afghanistan through Sindh state. They were actually helping them. What happened after in the war, between the war with the Afghanistan, they accused the Sindh ruler. They said the Sindh ruler is plotting against the Britishers. Therefore, they annexed Sindh state in 1843. Now, the next state which was on their target was Punjab. Actually, Punjab was a very strong, great state of that period. Till Maharaja Ranjit Singh was the ruler of Punjab. They behaved with the Britishers like a friend. He was strong. Punjab is actually a state of 5 rivers. The agriculture is super in Punjab. So they never tried. They tried but never became succeed. But after the death of Ranjit Singh, the civil war takes place in Punjab for the throne. They take the help from it and they annexed Punjab. And the last, Awadh. The Dalhousie, he annexed Awadh. He dethroned Bazid Ali Shah, the Nawab of Awadh, and became the ruler of Awadh. This is all about this video. Will come in the next. Thank you very much.